Hey guys, it's Vanessa and today I am doing a ColourPop hits and misses video. I am really excited to do this video because I am a ColourPop junkie. I have accumulated so much of their products and I love so many of them, but you know, throughout buying products, of course you're gonna find ones that just don't really suit you or you don't really like. Honestly, I think that's with every brand. So this is not a hate on ColourPop. I really love their products, but I wanted to share like some swatches and stuff because it is really hard to figure out what it looks like on the website. So if you are like a similar skin tone to me, then hopefully this will be helpful. And yeah, let's get started. Starting off with eyeshadows, I have so many right here, so we're just gonna kick it off and I'll try to keep it quick. The first one is DGAF. I would say I use this one the most out of all of them. It's really nice all over the lid and it has a really cool shift to it. And I love the pigmentation of it. It just really goes on smoothly. Next is Drift, and this is probably like one of my favorite tones of like a red color because I really love warm rustic reds, and I would say this one is not as easy to blend, but I'm willing to do it because of the pigmentation of it. So it's really beautiful. I would say it's perfect for the crease because it does have like a slight shimmer, but not enough where it would be like really odd. And I really love the way it looks on my eyes. I always find myself finding very unique shades on ColourPop, and this is definitely one of them. It's just super gorgeous. Moving on, I have Sequin, and this is so reflective. I love it, and it's definitely like a coppery metallic gold / rose gold. I don't know. I suck at describing things if you haven't been able to tell. This is definitely one of their more like buttery consistencies, which I love because it just makes it a lot easier to apply, especially when you're using your finger for cream products. Next is Partridge. It is a duochrome, and this is one of the first eyeshadows that I bought from ColourPop. It has like a mermaid kind of feel to it because it has like a purple to green shift to it. Super beautiful. I definitely recommend buying this one if you get any of the ColourPop eyeshadows. Get Lucky is another one of my favorites. Just so pretty all over the lid. Oh my god, like I have so much fun with my eye looks when I wear this color. Like this is one of my favorites to put all over the lid. Probably my favorite gold that I've ever had. It is super blendable, super pigmented. Definitely check this out. The last one I have to share with you is So Chic, and I don't even know how to describe this one. Like this is, oh my god, it's so pretty. It's like a green base. It has so many gold and purple glitters throughout that it's just so reflective and beautiful. Next, I have two highlighters that I wanted to share with you, and I am wearing one today. I did use it as a base and then had a powder highlight on top of it. That's why it is just freaking blinding. And the one that I'm wearing today is Flexitarian. This is probably like the funniest like name I've ever heard. And it is super, super pigmented. And what I love about it is that it looks really nice on fair skin tones especially. It's like this honey kind of golden highlight. And I don't know, it's just really, really creamy. Like this, you dip your finger in and you're like, wow, that is just butter. So yeah, this one's one of my faves. The other one is the oh so popular Smoke and Whistles, and this is a beautiful peachy pink highlighter, and as well very, very blendable. I do think out of the two I would say get Flexitarian because it is just over the top insane, but I would say Smoke and Whistles is a lot more neutral and just gives you like that glow from within kind of thing. So it really depends on what you're looking for. Moving on to lip products. I have so many lip products that I love. So the first one is actually a lipstick. It is Brink and it is a matte formula. And this is just a really awesome brown nude. I would say the only flaw with this is that it isn't completely matte. I definitely think that it's just not as like matte as I would want it to be, but the upside of that is that it's super comfortable on the lips. So it doesn't really emphasize any of my fine lines, which is amazing because I have super dry lips. Plus it like smells amazing. Now going on to some of their liquid lipsticks. And the first one I have with me is Clueless. This is a very unique shade. It looks like a pale pink in the packaging, but the second that you apply it to your lips, it's just like this really, really pretty, like mauve-y pink. And I just love how it looks on my lips and with my complexion. And I definitely get a lot of compliments when I wear it, so this one is pretty great. The next one that I have here is a Love Bug. I believe this is one of their newer liquid lipsticks. I placed an order and I ended up getting like a whole bunch of liquid lipsticks for free because I spent a ridiculous amount of money. But I just love the way that this looks, and I really wouldn't have picked it out if they hadn't given it to me for free. And it is so beautiful. I would say it's like a very rustic brown color, almost like a brick. What I love about it is it's super, super comfortable on my lips. I don't know what they did about the formula, but it is very, very comfortable, and I don't feel like it emphasizes my fine lines as much as like other ones that I've tried. I have two more to share with you. So the first one is Beeper, and this is a very gray tone nude, and it has a brown undertone, which is very, very in style lately. If you're wanting to step into browns but you don't really know where to start, I think Beeper is a really good one. It definitely looks different on every skin tone, which I think is cool, so definitely check this one out. To an oldie but a goodie is Tuli, and this is super, super dark on me. This is like a very, very dark brown, and what I love about it is that everybody just thinks it looks good on me, which is just a bonus because I like it and other people like it. So not to say that you should wear things for other people, but when somebody gives you a compliment enough, then you kind of go with it, you know what I mean? And it is very comfortable. I don't feel like it transfers a lot when I'm eating food or anything, which is definitely important for me because I am the messiest person on the planet. It does have like a more red undertone, so it could be like in the red category, but it is still just really beautiful and very autumnal. Am I saying that correctly? I don't know. It's good for fall. That is it for all of my hits. I hope that was informative, and I tried to speed through it because I don't want it to be a million years long for you. So now let's just get into the misses. I have some eyeshadows here that I want to share with you. I shared this one in a recent haul video. This is Game Face. What I've come to realize is I will definitely continue to use this, but it's not my favorite just because it is very, very hard to build up, and that's something I don't really want in an eyeshadow. Because it is like a super metallic finish, then I don't really want to have to keep on applying it over and over and over again, but it is super beautiful, so I will continue to use it. But yeah, I was just kind of disappointed with that one. I was hoping there would be a little bit more pigmentation. I picked this one up because I believe it is part of Gen M's collab that just ended, so I'm sorry you can't pick this one up even if you do like it. So this one is Trios, and I really, really love the color of this. It is similar to the other one that I showed you, Drift, but that one has a slight shimmer to it, but this one is completely matte. And I do understand like the concept of it, but for some reason I'm not really impressed with their matte shadows. I feel like they're a lot more chalky and patchy, especially when I'm trying to blend, because this would most likely go in the crease, and using a brush just is more compatible than using my finger. It just gets a little bit too messy for me personally, and I'm really sad because I love this color. Like, I think it is very, very beautiful, but yeah, just not not excited about the mess when I have to do my makeup. Like, it just makes it a lot more stressful, and I feel like all of my stress should go into trying to do a winged eyeliner, so yeah, just doesn't do it for me. This is another collab. This is K-pop Sunset Boulevard, and when I saw this on the website, I was like, oh, that's gonna be perfect for all over the lid. It has like a satin finish to it, and it's just a really nice, warm, kind of like, I don't know, a little bit darker tan vanilla shade. God, these descriptions though. You'd probably be better off just trying to read the description online than hearing my ridiculous descriptions. But anyways, the reason why I'm not like a super big fan of this one is because the second that I tried to apply this to my lid, for some reason it just didn't work. I don't know if it was me or the eyeshadow, I'm not really sure, but for some reason when I tried to apply this to my lid, it was just a no-go. Like, it was super patchy, it wouldn't blend, and I ended up having to like try to put another eyeshadow on top, and that didn't even look that great. So this was a really frustrating eyeshadow, and I don't know why. So I don't know, like, I mean, I guess you could take your chances with it, but I would say just pass. Finally is Central Perk, and this is another matte shade, and it is a super pretty color, which is so depressing, but it is a really nice like eggplant purple, and I really loved the idea of doing like a purple eye and then having this color in the outer V, but like the second I tried to do that, it was just no. It is really pretty, but I think in the swatch you can kind of see that it's just not as pigmented as I would like it to be. No. Going on to lip products, I have quite a few lip products here, so let's just dive in. I picked up this little lipstick, and this is in Topanga, and really I got it because of the name. Like, that is the only reason. And it is a very pretty, like, I don't know, coral pink. It looks lighter on your lips than in the packaging for some reason, but I wasn't really happy with it. Like, it transfers so easily, which I think as a matte girl in general with liquid lipsticks, I am not a fan of. I don't like the idea of it getting in my hair and being super sticky, so it's just not practical for me, being the messy person I am. But besides that, whenever it does transfer, it leaves like this intense like stain on my lips that is ridiculous trying to get off, and whenever I try to reapply it, it just doesn't go on that well. I don't know what it is. So I'm not a fan. Like, no. Topanga, I love the name, but not the product. Just, I would have to say this is one of the most disappointing products I have ever tried from ColourPop. This one is just sad. And I've also heard other people say that they hate this product too, so I'm not alone in this. This is the liquid lipstick in Donut, and this is the first time that they had come out with liquid lipsticks, so maybe they were just trying to like figure out their formula or something. But you guys, I can like write a whole spreadsheet about the things that I do not like about this liquid lipstick. First off, the color just doesn't look good on me. I'm sorry. I don't really think it looks good on anyone. Whenever I see it swatched, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, no. But I thought I liked the color when I picked it out online, which is also the annoying thing, is like not being able to tell what it looks like. But this is super patchy. Like, it is very uneven. No matter how many times I try to go over it, it just doesn't look good, and it emphasizes like every single ridge inside my lips. It crumbles like a mofo. This thing, just know, Donut, you have a cute name, but just know, I wanted to like this liquid lipstick so bad. This one is in Midi, and it is a very like light gray undertone nude, and I tried my hardest to love this lipstick. I I remember wearing this like a few times and I was just not happy whenever I wore it. I was like, why do I look dead? And it's just the coloring, but also it just emphasizes every single line like I said with the other one, and it just is not flattering, especially if you have dry lips. I would just stay away from midi. Like, this is not, it's not for you and it's not for me. I'm sorry. Similarly, I have Bianca, and this one I was really hoping it would be like the replacement for midi, and I think I just gotta give up. Like, I have to give up on these light kind of nudie brown gray shades. The other thing I don't like is that it exploded on me. I have never had this happen, but this is the messiest liquid lipstick I have ever owned. I wanted to forget that it exists. This is very, very uncomfortable on my lips. It also leaves like this weird rim kind of thing around the outer edge that kind of looks like a butthole. Not gonna lie, it looks really ugly. And after a few hours, I feel like it looks even more gross, which I don't even know if that's possible, but it does. It just doesn't wear well. It doesn't look good after you've eaten, and no, I'm sorry, no. This is Avenue, and this is another one where I have tried my hardest, and even in the swatch you can see me struggling, and I'm sorry for the horrible application. In the past, I have also tried to reapply this on top of itself, and it crumbled. It crumbled so bad that I was like, what do I do now? What are my choices? I'm in public, and I have a crumbly lipstick situation. It is not good for everyday use, and this is the most messy lipstick I have ever tried in my entire life. Like, this one will go all the way up the side of your face if you're not careful. Like, this is a bad lipstick. I feel like I was repeating myself a lot in this video, and I'm really sorry about that. The thing is, when you're going through products, you kind of find like the same thing in a brand. If they aren't super consistent, even with their bad products, I think that's kind of odd, because obviously they have certain formulas that they're using, and you know, like with pigmentation and everything, it is sometimes very difficult to get it right with certain colors, so I totally understand that. But I definitely wanted to share my opinions with you guys, and I feel like it is a little bit more helpful because those swatches online are very hard to tell. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that I know to make more videos like this. If you guys want to check out any of my social media, I have Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and I also have a Vinted account. It is vanessa.manly96, and I just uploaded a bunch of stuff that I'm selling, so definitely check that out if you're interested. And I love you guys so much. Until next time, bye!